Tottenham Hotspur are staring at something they haven't faced in decades, a real relegation fight, and the question now is simple: how much longer can Igor Tudor survive? A heavy defeat to Nottingham Forest has left Spurs just 1 point above the drop zone. For a club that has spent nearly 50 years in the top flight, this is uncharted and dangerous territory. And the pressure is building fast. Tudor only arrived in February, brought in after Thomas Frank was dismissed. The decision itself raised eyebrows at the time, and now, just weeks later, it's under even greater scrutiny. Results have been poor, performances inconsistent, and belief among fans appears to be fading. So far, Tudor has taken just 1 point from 5 league matches. That run includes a heavy defeat to Arsenal FC and an early exit from the Champions League after a chaotic tie against Atletico Madrid. Zoom out, and the picture looks even worse. Tottenham have collected just 30 points from 31 games this season, matching one of the worst returns in their history at this stage. Even more concerning, they are now 13 league matches without a win. That equals one of the longest winless streaks the club has recorded in over a century. If that run continues, they risk rewriting the wrong kind of history. Despite the growing crisis, the club's ownership group, ENIC Group, are not expected to step in directly. Instead, the responsibility lies with Chief Executive Vinay Venkatesham and Sporting Director Johan Lang to decide what happens next. And it's not a simple decision. Sacking Tudor would mean appointing a third manager in the same season, following the earlier departures of Ange Postecoglou and Thomas Frank. It also raises uncomfortable questions about why Tudor was chosen in the first place. But keeping him carries risks too. Former Spurs midfielder Danny Murphy believes the situation may already be beyond repair. He suggested that the mood around the club has become so flat and negative that only a managerial change, or a sudden run of wins, could lift it. From the outside, it's clear confidence is low. Even in matches where Tottenham have shown flashes of promise, those moments haven't lasted. Against Forest, they started brightly, encouraged by a passionate home crowd that lined the streets to welcome the team. There was energy, intensity, and belief, at least for a while. But it didn't take long for things to unravel. Goals from Igor Jesus and Morgan Gibbs-White before and after halftime shifted the momentum completely. By the time Taiwo Awoniyi added a third late on, many fans had already headed for the exits. The atmosphere told its own story. Before kickoff, supporters had gathered in huge numbers, creating a sea of noise and color. By full-time, that unity had disappeared, replaced by frustration, concern, and boos from the stands. Former Spurs goalkeeper Paul Robinson summed it up bluntly: he sees no clear structure, no defined style, and no obvious plan on the pitch. According to him, the team looks lost, and the manager still searching for answers he may not have time to find. There are also tactical questions. Decisions like leaving Xavi Simons on the bench after a strong performance in Europe have puzzled fans. Meanwhile, players like Mathys Tel showed early promise in the match but faded as the game slipped away. Even small details seem to be going against them: missed chances, defensive lapses, and a growing sense that nothing is quite clicking. And yet, there is still a narrow window of hope. A recent defeat for West Ham United has kept Tottenham just above the relegation line. It's not much, but in a season like this, every small advantage matters. Behind the scenes, assistant coach Bruno Salter has insisted the staff still feel supported and believe they can turn things around. With an international break offering a brief pause, there's time, just about, to reset before the final stretch of the season. But time is running out. With only a handful of matches left, every decision now carries huge consequences. Stick with Tudor, and hope for a turnaround. Or make yet another change and gamble on a new voice sparking life into the squad. Names like Sean Dyche, Ryan Mason, and Harry Redknapp are already being mentioned. Whatever happens next, one thing is clear. Tottenham are no longer just having a bad season, they are in a genuine fight for survival. And unless something changes quickly, that fight could define the club's future for years to come.